2.
Virtua Fighter.
Hit it.
Okay. I have a sign in front of me that says "Goal, go national" in the process, and rule no swearing.
No swearing.
All right. My wife made that sign for me, and I have it in front of me.
After last night's game,
but I have a question.
Ask a question.
What the hell was that Sunday night?
We'll find out when we get
Let's
started.
go.
Bad.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh, shut up, you stupid field.
Oh, yeah!
Let's go, baby.
What a weird weekend.
Who told the NFL to go stupid?
Who told
Trolls.
college football to go stupid?
Trolls,
No
trolls,
kidding.
and more trolls.
That's all I can think of. And trolls are ruining sports for me. Good morning to all of you listening and watching in the region, across the nation, and around the world. Welcome to the Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. We're working on getting sponsors back, trust me, but I'll say it the way I said it in pre-show. I can forgive San Francisco for being flatter than a pancake. 4 turnovers will doom any team.
More like flatter than a tortilla.
I can forgive the Indianapolis Colts for letting Tutu Atwell burn them with a minute left.
It's
to
the
each
Rams.
team, look. First of all, the Colts were playing the Rams.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
they're a Super Bowl contender. Period.
That they are.
The Jaguars are an improved team. They proved it yesterday.
Yep.
I can forgive that. All right, 13 games left of the season. If you would have told me that the San Francisco 49ers would be 3-1 as the walking wounded headed into Los Angeles, I'd have called you a liar.
Yeah.
If you would have told me the Indianapolis Colts with Indiana Jones would be 3-1 at this juncture, I still would have called you a liar.
I would have called you crazy.
Facts.
But they both are 3-1. I will take it. I will take it proudly. Hey, married to a Colts fan here, okay?
Right.
And I'm a partial Colts fan because my beautiful daughter was born at Peyton Manning Hospital.
Hey!
And we have that, but it looks like we've already got some help today.
Okay.
I ain't letting them in.
I hate to tell you something, but
Do it.
Yeah.
Let them in.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic black. I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
Oh,
It's
great.
Agent Zero in the house.
The hardest working man in content creation,
Oh,
and I'm trying to
boy.
steal that title. The Playmaker is here. Good morning, sir.
You trying to steal that from Cool McCain? That's Cool McCain.
No.
Not mine.
Well, mine now.
The original Splinter
The
Cell.
original, the original Playmaker. What's going on, man?
We missing some cuteness. What the heck?
Huh?
No cuteness today?
He said we're missing some cuteness.
She's on the way. She's on the way. She just got out of a 222-hour stream Saturday, so she's taking some downtime.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We got Playmaker here.
That's like a week plus, Bubba.
We got Playmaker here. We got McCoffee on the way. Random musings from Micheal coming soon. Playmaker, where you want to start?
Shane, where should I start? Congratulations to your page. They gave you a good birthday present.
I said the same thing.
That was fun to watch them put a foot clean up Carolina's ass.
Oh, and by the way, folks, Jay Spivey returns today.
And the thing is, the Patriots could have taken attendance and would have beat the Panthers.
Yeah,
they did.
They
did.
That damn NFC South. Okay. Did I not watch the same Panthers team shut out the Atlanta Falcons the week before?
Mm-hmm. We all saw that.
Am I getting my Carolinas mixed up, or am I on the right track?
You're on the right track.
Oh, you were on the right track.
So the same Carolina Panthers team that shut out the Atlanta Falcons.
Blasted.
Decided to take a trip to the northeast corner of the country to get their ass whooped.
They went to the northeast part of the country and laid the biggest, fattest dodo egg you could have found.
No, somebody else did that, but
I love that. The biggest, fattest dodo
and
egg.
Speaking of the Falcons,
yes,
they go home and they found a way to beat the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They find a way to beat the Redskins.
All of a sudden, we know the names of Kyle Pitts now. Oh, we know the name of Drake London now. What took y'all so goddamn long?
Right.
Watch it. I should have, Playmaker, I should have alerted you. We are on national radio right now. So please watch it. I've had to tell I told you I got a sign in front of me that says no swearing.
Oh, yeah, you had to put a sign in front of you. That's how bad it is.
Yes. You know who? Hey, Playmaker, guess who made the sign?
Probably your wife.
Yep. Yesterday. Let me share before we go on. Let me share this story. Jody and I were talking yesterday about the show, how we can make it better, how it is progressing and getting to a lot more people. Then she went in her office and I'm like, what is she doing? Then she comes out with this sign that I have taped in front of me. So if I'm looking up a lot, it says go national. Got that. We got a station in Chicago and we got a station down in Alabama and we're working on getting more. The rule she put under it was no swearing in capital letters. So I have a reminder in front of me on a daily basis. Even when I'm doing my play-by-play, I have to be careful. Because there were a couple times Sunday night I wanted to let loose, but I didn't.
Speaking
I had
to keep. How she's doing?
She's doing good. She's doing better. She's working from home today.
Because Big Dog, remind me, did somebody come on this program last week and said that a certain household wasn't going to have a good weekend?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
And how did that weekend turn out?
It still turned out good.
Indiana still won. So
and look, 1 for 3 on Sunday, but I'll take that one. I'll take that. I'll take that one. You know what? My goal right now.
Didn't I tell you that the Colts would not look like the same team when they come to LA?
Yeah.
It's the Rams. Are we surprised?
Look, you want to know something, Playmaker? I surrendered that pick when y'all took the lead at halftime. And here's the crazy part. My wife came in here at halftime, saw the score, and walked away.
In the words of Bill Cosby, now these people have the nerve to look surprised. No, we were not surprised.
No, this is why I do this, because there's much sports knowledge this man has. He turned to the fandom really quickly. I'm like, Somebody need to reel him back in real quick.
Playmaker, if there's a way you can scoot to your right, because we're trying to center you. There you go. We're trying to make. There you go. Perfect. So, I should have known. I will say this. I confess it. I confess it aloud. I should have known better. I didn't.
You let your fandom take over real quickly a lot.
And I've been doing that mistakenly for the past year. And I feel that now.
But that's how we are as fans.
I know that, but I should
critical.
know.
We are not, Victor, we are not normal fans.
Yeah, the old saying
That's
is,
fair.
I might be a homer, but I'm only sometimes
not stupid. I was stupid yesterday. All right. But
that one team that only punted one time through 3 games, like, that's not going to keep on.
No. We punted, 6 times yesterday?
And then Daniel Jones decided to throw 2 picks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Daniel Jones I know. Thank you, Daniel Jones. That's the one I know. But the moron of the week is your wide receiver.
A.D. Micheal. That was the winning touchdown, and he dropped, and he fumbled it out of the end zone. I saw that. Look,
Micheal,
give me this. You know what? I'm going to do something in Cole Johnson's honor.
Okay.
And I think you all know where I'm going.
I know where this is going.
This is impromptu. We got Ryan McCoffey on the way, like I said. It's time for the first of the don't of the week.
And this
and the don't of the week this week, the first thereof, is A.D. Micheal from my Indianapolis Colts. Now, give me this dog on camera.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Really, A.D. Micheal? Really? You fumbled the potential game-winning touchdown out of the end zone. Really? You give the Rams the ball at the 20, and they take it right downfield and get points. You fool.
And then he coupled it with a holding penalty that took away Jonathan Taylor's touchdown.
Right. It reminds me of that one player from the Giants that got like 55 penalty yards all by himself.
Oh, that front lineman.
Listen, A.D. Micheal. In lieu of every cuss word I have in my brain right now for costing the Colts 2 touchdowns yesterday, I will just say this. Be better, please. I'll leave it there.
I mean, hopefully he'll learn from it.
I know.
Hopefully he'll learn from it. Man,
look, my fandom is creeping up right now, and with Playmaker in tow and my wife in tow, my critical brain is overruling everybody. So I'm good there, but I'll leave with this. A.D. Micheal,
You tripping?
I mean, I was about to say,
you know what my goal is? You know what my goal is now every time Playmaker comes in? To find something that'll break him and make him laugh his head off.
No, I don't think you're gonna get that this week.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think that's gonna happen this week. You know, Damien, that's a good choice, but the fact that this dude actually cost the Colts 2 touchdowns. 2, not 1, 2.
Okay, I gotta say something.
That's what we gotta
Playmaker. Quit making me laugh. You sound like my granddaughter when you say 2.
I got to say something about that.
Right? Got him. Do it again. You know what, Playmaker? Do it again, please.
Sorry, but yeah, Gino would have been a great choice because I don't know what he was doing against Chicago.
But you know what?
But
here's the thing.
A.D. Mitchell cost the 2 touchdowns, not 1, 2 touchdowns.
Here's the thing about that one, right? Here's the thing about that one, right? Halftime of that game, the Bears and the Raiders. I get a call from my mom.
Oh,
so I mute myself, talked to her a little bit, and I told her what's going on. I said, yeah, but the Bears are losing bad because they were losing bad. And she said, well, they could come back. And I immediately said, no, I don't know about that. I don't know about that because Max Crosby was shutting the Bears down single-handedly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We get through to the end of the Blue Jays game.
Yeah.
And Brian just says,
and congratulations to the Blue Jays.
Yes. And
we'll get to that in a minute because there's a lot of MLB that went down.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian says, the Bears are up. I'm like, the Bears are what? The Bears are up.
Yeah. Yep.
25-24. The Raiders get down the field, and the Bears block the field goal kick.
If y'all would have heard the stream yesterday, you heard Victor's voice crack.
Yes.
You heard his voice crack.
I said, I am never again going to argue with my mother. Not about football.
Why is your mother? Listen, before we go to break, I must tell y'all this story.
Oh, boy.
Victor's mother and my mother are cut from the same cloth.
Yes.
Just like my mother and my mother-in-law are cut from the same cloth.
Yes.
Okay. Victor's mother left me the funniest voice message I ever got.
Oh God.
We were working at Ho Chunk doing baseball, and Victor was tired, but he didn't want to go back to the city. I said, why don't you crash with me for the night? He said, all right. I'm living in Gary, Indiana. So we go back to Gary. We both crash. Wake up the next day, and I had shut my phone off. I turned it off. And there's a voicemail from Victor's mother. And it simply said, I was just wondering if you were in possession of my child, meaning Victor. I put the phone down and laughed my head off. Woke Victor up. Victor said, what? I said, listen to this. I played the voicemail for him. So what do you think happened? We immediately got in my car and I drove him back home.
Nice. Before we go to break, speaking of Geno Smith and Adonai Mitchell, to you two absolute clowns, you're both a pair of
dummy. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah.
Now I gotta ask Snowman a question. Did you make that graphic that I asked you to make?
No, I went right to bed.
Okay.
Remind me which one I need to make.
Dear Gerald Jones.
Dear Gerald. Do I want to know?
Finish it, Victor.
Dear Gerald Jones, you have mortgaged, risked, doubled down, yeeted away, and sentenced all us real Cowboys fans to the pits of damnation for Matt Uberfools.
You'll have it after coffee with McCarthy.
All right.
That's next in the deuce.
Oh, my God.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Yes.
Why are the Jets and Dolphins playing tonight?
I have no idea.
I know someone who does, I think.
Bring him on.
Let's welcome him back.
This coffee with McCarthy is sponsored by Steph Curry Cognac. One, and it's lights out.
He's back.
There he is. Oh, hold on. Door. I got the door. What? Oh, no, not you again. I found you. The international Irish Italiano supervillain, Espresso McCoffee. Get out of here, please. Yeah.
Look, detective. This does not concern you.
Everything concerns me. Out. I'm sorry.
I'm going to drop in with a Stone Cold Stunner one of these days. Good morning, Mr. McCoffee. How are you?
Oh, good morning. Why is my segment brought to you by cognac? Look, I'm Irish, all right? You don't have to,
First of all, it was cold.
You don't have to push the stereotype.
First of all,
I'm not drunk
cold.
yet.
A key word, yet.
Yes, exactly.
Considering tonight's Monday Night Football game, but we'll get to it in just a moment.
Right.
Why the cognac? Cole spoke it first. I decided to voice it, and then Cole videoized it.
I came up with the idea. Snowman voiced it, and then the evil genius created the monster that's now Steph Curry Cognac.
Our executive producer emeritus Cole Johnson came up with it. So
he's the real supervillain of this story.
Yes,
not
me. So here's a good
to
question.
have you. Good to have you back, Mr. McCoffee. It's been a while. We've been trying to get this together, but Ryan's work schedule is out of this world. Y'all already know the schedule I keep.
Right.
But we're getting this in today and tonight. The Jets and Dolphins are featured on Monday Night Football. Mm-hmm. What?
If you had the Jets and the Dolphins at 0-3 to going into this Monday Night Football game, you're probably justified.
Yeah.
You were so cautiously. The last 2 years we've talked Jets. You were cautiously optimistic, and then the floor was pulled out from under.
Right, the floor gave
well,
out.
To be fair, last year I was straight up obnoxious about the Jets' chances. This year I've curved it extraordinarily just because of the new regime. There's still players from the Joe Douglas era that are still around.
No, you said it right the first time.
Michael Clemens talking to you, pal.
Yes.
There's just so many. There's just I don't know. I don't know what to call this year. If it's an evaluation year, if it's a rebuild, a mini rebuild, a reset, a retool. I don't know what to call this year. I just want
something, right?
I just want to see this. It's a something. I just want to see this team have some fight. They had some fight last week against the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, they waited 3 quarters to actually get things. I mean, I'm sorry. The second and third quarter, they barely did dilly squat.
Right.
And then the fourth quarter, all of a sudden, they turned it on. They had 2 touchdowns from Tyrod. I'm not calling him Tyrod Taylor. They had that blocked field goal by Will McDonald.
You and Joe Beningo actually say his name right.
I'm not saying Tyrod. I'm sorry. It sounds like Gerald.
But here's my thing. It seemed like this is like a bit of like a trial period or like a retool, because you had Justin Fields, who seemed to be getting into his own, particularly in that game in the game in week 1.
Yeah.
And then it's like then he gets hurt. Now you have Tyrod Taylor. It seems like it's like a test period. It's like,
he is playing on Monday night though. He is going to play on Monday night.
Fields has been cleared.
Fields has been cleared. He has passed concussion. He has passed concussion protocol. He got himself a pass, not a fail.
he got himself a pass, and he will play. Matter of fact, McCarthy, if I'm correct, he will start tonight.
He will start. Yes.
He will start.
Be in the starting lineup. Yep. And it gives the Jets chances. I think it gives their chances to win. It's more substantial with him in the lineup, I think.
I want to come to McCarthy with a comment I heard from the one and only Mike Francesa.
Okay.
Who said about Aaron Glenn, quote, "I don't need you to get excited and run down the sidelines. You're not a player. You're a coach." And I want I don't know. Don't ask me why that's stuck with.
Was he falling asleep was he falling asleep when he said that comment?
No, it sounds like he was wide awake when he made that comment. This is why I kept it. This is why I kept it, because I want our Jets insider Ryan McCarthy with his thoughts to that particular comment. Don't ask me why it stuck with me. Don't ask me.
Can you say it one more? Can you say it one more time, please?
He said something to the tune of, "Aaron Glenn, I need you to be a head coach. You're not a player. If you were a player running down the sidelines, celebrating with your teammates, I'm paraphrasing, then that's fine. You're not a player. You are a coach. You need to get your team ready to play football." That's from Mike. That's a paraphrase from Mike Francesa, and I kept it with me, and I want your thoughts on it.
I want to see Mike Francesa run down a sideline.
Right.
I think everyone in New York would like to see that, just to shut him up.
I'm sorry, but isn't that what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to get hyped up for your team.
Here's my thought. All right.
Mm-hmm.
During the Robert Saleh era,
I love that.
Jets fans and media alike were getting on him for showing
emotion,
next to no emotion.
No emotion, right.
No emotion. He was trying to be.
Wasn't showing the emotion like he was when he was the DC of the 49ers.
Like trying to get a dentist, basically.
Yeah, trying to be level-headed, trying to make his players believe, okay, he's not showing any emotion. Let's just keep playing how we're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Glenn shows one crack of emotion, just one, and they're all over him for doing his silly little dance on the sideline that he did when he was a player in New York.
In New York.
The same dance. Let him have his fun. Let him have his moment of, oh my God, we just took the lead. We just came all the way back and took the lead on this special play by Will McDonald, who's a special player.
Yes.
And let him have his moment of jubilation, knowing that, yes, there's a minute 49 left, and the Buccaneers are getting the ball back, and let's see what they do on defense. But let him have his moment. He almost got this close to getting that first win. Close.
Here's the thing that gets to me is that you would want that from your head coach. You don't want your head coach to stand there waiting for the bus to come in when you guys score a touchdown that gave you guys the lead. Off a block field goal.
These guys have
him to get ramped up.
Yeah, these guys have bought these men have bought into Aaron Glenn. They're bought in because
Yeah,
he has been
can
through
see
the
that
ringer. Hi, Dr. K. He has been through the ringer.
Showing up.
He knows what it's like.
A rarity that she's working from home today, but
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
yes. I like the fact that these players have bought it. Garrett Wilson staying for the long term. Sauce Gardner staying for the long term. Brees
Right.
Hall, jury's still on him, but I think he's going to stay for the long term.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
These players know they want a coach that know what it's like to play in this market. Aaron Glenn knows very well between the years with Rich Kotite when he was first drafted by the Jets, Pete Carroll, and Bill Parcells, who helped him up his game, not only on the field but off the field, encouraging him to go into scouting before he goes into coaching.
Right.
They know what it's like being in that market. He knows what it's like being in that market. And they believe in him. They want to fight for him, and they did that last week. And I'm hoping and praying that they do it this week against Miami, Miami team that is dog water. Let's just call it what it is. It's dog water.
We got a hint of that, and we got a strong hint of that, and I'm being extraordinarily nice in week 1 when the Dolphins.
I was going that way.
Came to Indianapolis, and Daniel Jones carved him sliced him to pieces.
I mean, they got dog walked in week 1 against the Colts.
They sure did.
It looks like they didn't have any answers. I don't think they had many answers in week 2 either. So, I mean, I can see the Jets come away with actually a big win on tonight. I can see them with a big
I think
win.
so.
They need to get their run game going. Win. They need to duplicate on offense. They need to duplicate what they did in week 1 against Pittsburgh.
Right.
That's what they need to do. On defense, they need to do things. They need to do a lot of things different than what they've done in the first 3 weeks of the season.
One of the first things that the Jets need to do, and I haven't seen this in 3 games with them, they got to get some pressure on the quarterback.
They
have not
need
done that.
They need to dial up some blitzes. They need to get. I mean, Sauce Gardner and against Buffalo, Sauce Gardner got home on a corner blitz against Josh Allen. He just couldn't bring him down because Josh Allen is strong, is a big strong dude.
Look, Josh Allen is superhuman. Okay,
Sauce went for the shoulders, tried to tackle him by the shoulders. It's not how you tackle Josh Allen.
No,
you gotta go for his hips.
I mean, Josh. Look, first of all, it's Josh Allen.
Go for the waist.
Right? Even in a conversation McCarthy and I had offline, and we were talking about this very thing. First of all, Josh Allen is superhuman. Yeah. All right. Let's just big, strong country kid from Wyoming, and Sauce Gardner trying to bring him down. No, you don't tackle like that. The second thing they need to do,
you can't do shoelaces. You got to grab him on the waist and pull him.
Yep. Correct. We're all football guys here, so we've seen, watched, been involved in, Victor and myself, with tackling drills. Drills. Yep. And the Jets on that last drive against Tampa Bay last weekend did not tackle at all.
19 missed tackles throughout the entire game.
Yes.
19.
I'm
sorry. This is a team that couldn't tackle last year, and it's still I happen to think it's just, I don't know if it's just because of mindset or just because of the players that they drafted and signed. There just seems to be no effort, and especially in the secondary, of lack of tackling. They're trying to just go for the big pop, go for the big hit, and not realizing, they're getting yards after we hit them. No, just wrap them up, tackle them, bring them down.
It's
one of the first times I had McCarthy on. In fact, I think it was either his first or second appearance. He talked about this very thing.
Yeah,
bring your opponent down, wrap him up solidly, and bring him down. Go ahead, Victor.
It's the hit stick. It's the hit stick trend.
It's a highlight.
Everyone wants to go for that big hit, get the hit stick, and just lay someone out instead of just making sure you wrap the ball carrier and wrap him down. That's how a lot of these broken tackles happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Homer.exe reference coming. Thank you, Ronnie, for this. They try to be Ronnie Lott, and they're not Ronnie Lott. They try to be Merton Hanks, and they ain't Merton Hanks.
Well, Ronnie Lott did play for both our teams, Snowman. So yes,
but
just Homer.exe is justified.
He did. Lott did spend some time with the Raiders and then the Jets, but everyone knows he made his career in San Francisco.
Right.
But Ronnie Lott tried to bring that same attitude to the Jets, And for some reason, they just didn't catch on when he was there.
Right.
They did not catch on to the effort that you need. And Homer.exe reference coming. NFC Championship 1989. Flipper Anderson on the other side of the field was wide open. Ronnie Lott raced over there and knocked the ball away.
Yeah.
Effort, man. Effort. That's what the Jets. That's what the Jets need to put together tonight against a team that they should dog walk by the second quarter.
You know what they also need to do? Cause turnovers. They have no turnovers.
Yeah, none.
And neither do the Dolphins.
No.
This is incredible.
Listen.
And they had a ton of opportunities.
Listen, if the Colts, and Matt Taylor was on previewing the Dolphins game in week 1 with us.
Mm-hmm.
If the Colts, who last year were second to last in the AFC in causing turnovers, can turn Tua away 3 times and turn them all into scores.
Yep.
Why can't the Jets do it tonight?
They can.
They should. They can. They should. They can, and they should. This is a team that's capable. This is an Aaron Glenn defense, and yes, it's their first year with this defense. It's kind of a trial by fire.
It is,
but they have to take away the football. This is another team where since 1933, and this is courtesy of ESPN research, there have been
live research, folks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams that have started the year 0-3 and have 0 takeaways this season. 2 of these teams are playing tonight.
Yes, Dolphins and Jets.
Right.
And folks, you heard what he just said. Since 1933, nothing. No wins, no takeaways.
Well, other things
you don't win the game. You don't win the game that way. When Victor first came aboard the crew in 2001, we were back at Chicago State.
Yep.
And we were talking about the Bears. Good God, the Bears. We were talking about the Bears. Victor asked a simple question, and he said, "Where are the turnovers? Where are the takeaways?"
Which had a good defense. It didn't become until the monster it was like in the mid 2000s. But when Brian Urlacher, Lance Briggs, Peanut Tillman, Mike Brown, the safety stuff.
Yep.
The thing I worry about with the Jets sometimes is I think they over pursue.
Yep. That's been part of their issue, is that there's this defense has so much speed that they over pursue and they miss tackles. Or they miss opportunities to get the tackle.
You know when they miss, especially when they over pursue on the run.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why three opponents
they allowed all those yards.
Yep. That's all 3 opponents that the Jets have faced have been able to run the football effectively.
No, not the Steelers did not. The Steelers only had 53 yards rushing in that game.
Okay.
But Aaron Rodgers basically became 10 years. Aaron Rodgers of 10 years ago.
Aaron Rodgers, the Packers. Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
From his MVP days. That's why I lumped him in, because when you look at the plays, even though the Steelers only gained 53 yards on the ground, look at some of the plays that the Jets should have made.
Yep.
But didn't.
Yep. And it took a circus catch on the last drive and a 60-yard field goal to beat the Jets. Right. They should be 1-2, not they should be 2-1, not
they should be 2-1.
Except
they should be 2-1. The only true loss should have been to Buffalo. That's it.
I expected that loss too. I expected that kind of loss too. Just because the Bills the Jets, I had a small chance of them winning just because of the fact that Ed Oliver was out and they had so many injuries on defense. It didn't matter. It didn't matter because of the way that the Bills are structured. They have something that the Jets lack: depth, quality, and not just depth, quality depth.
Yeah,
bingo, and that it takes you back to the late 80s and the 90s with the Bills and with the Bills and the Jets. Jets going one way, Bills going the other. Because in 1988, that's when the Bills won their first AFC title on a walk-off field goal against the Jets.
Yep.
It took a walk-off field. There were no touchdowns in that game. It took a walk-off field goal to send Rich Stadium, yes, I still call it Rich Stadium, into a frenzy. I call it Rich Stadium. I call it the Sky Dome. We'll get there in a minute.
Interestingly enough, the final game at Rich Stadium, well, the barn that used to be Rich Stadium, I still call it Rich Stadium. It's the last regular season game in that building. It's going to be the Jets, and then they're moving to Kathy Hochul Memorial Coliseum
or something like that.
Whatever it's called.
They are building a stadium in Orchard Park, New York, folks. Okay,
yes, it's Orchard Park.
The last game in I know it's called Ralph Woodson Stadium, and people have written to me over the years saying you need to say it right to save your brand. I'm old and I'm old school. It's Rich Stadium. That's the way it was. That's the way it was when I got into football. It's the way it was when I discovered Jim Machine Gun Kelly and Andre Reed and Bruce Smith and those guys. And that's the way I will always view it. I will say Ralph Wilson Stadium for technical purposes, but it's Rich Stadium.
Right.
Anyway, back to tonight at Joe Robbie Stadium. Ha ha, take that. Joe Robbie Stadium, Dolphins and Jets. And you mentioned something over the years that you've been here, Ryan. No more flair with these two teams when these two teams match up.
No.
It's not a matchup that, how does your partner put it, jumps out at you.
Yeah.
No. It's just there.
It's
And
just
that's sad. That's
it's basically filler for filler's sake. That's why the Jets are playing Monday, only one Monday night game this year. And one Thursday night game. This is the only two times. This is one of only two times they'll be in prime time. You're welcome, America. The only one of only two times they'll be on prime time, and they're on the early game of the Monday night doubleheader, because they'll be on ESPN at 7:15. Broncos Bengals is going to be on ABC, which is bring it back to ABC, okay?
Bengals Broncos is the late game. Look, ABC had an original, had it. We'll leave with it. We'll leave with this because we're up against the break. We'll leave with this. ABC had its own identity.
Yes.
And Monday Night Football shaped that identity. Thank you, Keith Jackson, for being the first ever voice of Monday Night Football.
Absolutely.
Now it's tied to ESPN, and you all have heard me rant and rave and rage about this. 2005 was the last official year that ABC had its own identity.
Because ESPN looks at everything like it's just a marketing brand. They don't really care about the identity. It's all about basically.
Nope. It's about those big.
And it's true with them
4 letters.
Yeah, it's just manufacturing.
And it's true with them snatching Red Zone,
right?
And NFL Plus, and they offer it in this big fat package that costs $44 a month. Now, as far as access go, I can deal with it because it helps me with my streams, and it's going to help McCoffee with his streams and Victor with his. And when we do our Sports Sunday, like we did a chaotic Sports Sunday yesterday, by the time, I'll tell you what, by the time Victor checked in at 4:05 for the Colts and the Rams, Victor looked at me and said, "Why are you still up?"
Yeah.
Because the Fever and the Blue Jays were both going. Thank you, sweetie.
You know what you're talking about.
See, Fever and the Fever started the day. The Blue Jays pitched 7 minutes later, 3:07, and the Colts were at 4:05. I had 2 big bottles of water here, 2 big cups of water, and one of 40. 2 of them are 40 ounces, one of them are 32 ounces. They were all gone by the time Victor checked in at 4:05, and Victor said, "Go to bed." Right. I said, "I can't." And he said, "Why not?" And I looked at my screen. I looked at this screen here in front of me just as the Colts were kicking off.
Right.
And I said, we begin in Los Angeles.
I was like, gotcha.
You know how many times Victor begged me to go to bed yesterday?
I'm gonna say it's the over. I'm gonna take the over 5 times.
11 to be exact, and that was before halftime of the Colts game. And I was keeping an eye on the 49ers game because they started at 4:05. So I split the screen here on this monitor in front of me, and I couldn't keep up for the life of me. I couldn't. I finally did go to bed. All right, who's your MVP? Aaron Judge or Cal Raleigh?
Man, there's good arguments. There's good arguments for both. There's very good arguments for both. But for the entirety of the season and the stats that he's put up, it's Aaron Judge. It's Aaron Judge. I'm sorry. I love the Cal Raleigh story that he's basically come out of nowhere as a catcher, the toughest position in baseball to hit to. I mean, this coming this close to breaking the record for home runs in the American League. It's a special. It's special.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite catcher? And I agree with you. Cal Raleigh special season. I thought, it would be Cal Raleigh's year to win the MVP. But after taking a look at the stats, which is what Dr. K told me to do, She said, before you make your choice, take a look at the stats both ways. You're the stats man. Look at them and analyze them. And then Victor called me and said, look at the stats critically. It's Aaron Judge, and they ain't even close.
Better WAR, more hits.
Better
batting average, better on base slugging percentage, better OPS.
Yeah, it's Aaron. It's the big man. It's the big man, Aaron Judge.
And again, it's a homer. It's somewhat of a homer pick, but look at his resume.
Exactly.
He's got the better numbers. But
look,
it's going to be for sentiment. I know it's going to happen for sentimental value because of Cal Raleigh season and the fact that it's Aaron Judge fatigue. They're going to vote,
and the fact that Seattle won the West going away,
and
the fact that Seattle won the West going away. They're going to give it to Cal Raleigh, but the MVP to me is Aaron Judge. Victor, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I don't really see much of a challenge here.
No, I don't. I
think you're right. The Aaron Judge fatigue,
is
very increment to like the Angel Reese fatigue or even the Caitlin Clark fatigue for the WNBA. It's like once you start getting turned off by somebody, you don't turn it back on, or it's very rare to turn it back on.
You don't. And it's LeBron James. Anybody?
Yeah, exactly.
There's that name. I gotta wash out my ears.
You got to wash out your ears, and this beauty behind me is going to wash my mouth out with soap for saying that name. We're up against the break. This is Coffee with McCarthy. Ryan McCarthy back with us. You will see and hear him every Monday, beginning with this Monday. We love you, brother. Thank you very much for stopping by. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, fellas.
This Coffee with McCarthy is sponsored by Steph Curry Cognac. One, and it's lights out.
I was in a rush and I didn't get everything together. Second half of Snowman in the Morning after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live. That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Of course, we appreciate Coffee with McCarthy with Ryan coming on every week. Now, we had a little bit of stuff going on in the baseball world yesterday as well.
You sure did. First of all,
last,
congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays. Go ahead.
Yep. Blue Jays end up clinching division. Guardians clinch division.
Wow. Cleveland clinches the division.
Cleveland clinched the division with Boston beating Detroit.
And Boston played spoiler.
Boston plays spoiler. Now we got to go to the Bronx for a set.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
And I think the last spot has been claimed by the Reds too. If I
out in the National League, yes.
Wow.
Go figure that one out. The Reds come back to clinch it, knocking, I believe it was the Mets clean out.
Right.
Like, go figure.
That was a crazy battle too.
Yeah, it really was.
And of course, the Blue Jays completely eradicate the Rays.
Now, who did I say at the top of the season? And I say, like I said yesterday, this is the only one I got right of all the division winners.
Right.
No, 2. I called Philadelphia winning the National League East.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you got Philly winning the East.
I got 3. I got Milwaukee, I got Philadelphia, and the most surprising pick of all, the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
I said the Blue Jays out of pure unadulterated sentiment because I'm sick and tired of
they end up hitting.
Yeah, they end up doing it. And the sentiment was, and I mean this kiddingly, I'm sick and tired of people picking the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Well, not just
kudos to your Red Sox, man, from coming out of nowhere and walking off into the postseason on Friday night. Much love for
that
them.
was huge.
And they did it in the Fenway uniforms.
Like I said,
and listen, those Fenway uniforms are cool. I love those.
Like I said, the Boston Red Sox played spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
You know who else played spoiler? You know who else played spoiler? Seattle.
That they did.
Yes,
that was
Seattle out of nowhere. I never would have picked them to win the West. But hey, much love for the Seattle Mariners. A shout to their current television team, their radio voice, Rick Riz, who's been there forever. I know Dave Sims is crying, even though he's the voice of the Yankees. He spent 18 years in Seattle as their television voice. Right.
Yep.
Shout out to Cal Raleigh, Julio Rodriguez, and all those guys in the Pacific Northwest. Y'all did it. Now do something in the postseason. Please.
Now, the other big thing I was alluding to is we may have seen the final regular season appearance of 3 different players yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, of course, being Clayton Kershaw. He's off to the postseason. The other 2, Charlie Morton down in Atlanta and Michael A. Jordan in Chicago.
Michael A. Taylor. Yeah.
Michael A. Taylor, yes.
Yeah, they may hang it up after this season. And yes, I'll make this announcement now. Yes, my White Sox lost 101 games, but they won more this year than they did last year. And for that reason, I'm putting on the White Sox hat next spring. I'm putting on the White Sox hat with the headset. Now, JJ warned me that from game 1 to game 162 was a grind. Look, I've talked to Dave Sims, and I know it's a grind. And if it gets too heavy for me, I'm going to take a couple of days off, like I had to do with the Indiana fever, because I just got sick and I couldn't help it.
Mm-hmm.
But hi, Playmaker.
Playmaker is back.
No, I've been here. I was being courteous to let y'all get y'all baseball talk in, so I didn't want to jump in.
You don't want to talk baseball because of the Braves, right?
I don't even want to talk baseball, period.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Before we officially go to hour 2,
okay,
I owe Victor a favor.
Okay.
Victor made a request of me last night when we signed off. Oh, by the way, first of all,
in which he watched a tie happen.
That's where we're going. Dear Dallas and Green Bay,
what are we doing?
Exactly.
I couldn't.
No.
Wait, Victor, I owe you 2.
You asked the wrong question. You asked the wrong question.
It's a question I have here on the buttons. Wait a minute.
You asked the wrong question. Allow me to ask the correct question, and then you hit the button.
Oh God.
Jordan Love.
Wait, let me come back to it. Say it again.
Jordan Love. What are we doing? You lucky. That ball hit the ground with 1 second left.
Yes. Or you'd have lost. Victor, you mentioned the Cowboys did something last night and this morning, and I didn't have the button ready. I have it ready now. Would you do it again, please?
Dear Gerald Jones, you have mortgaged, risked, doubled down, threw our future in the fire, and basically sentenced all us real Cowboys fans to the pits of eternal damnation for Matt Uberfools.
I'm out. I'm done here.
Let me explain.
And to do that, I folded the dog and playmaker with that. I can't believe that.
Let me explain.
I can't believe
you ain't get me.
No, I got you.
No, you didn't. I'm too busy trying to work something with my phone and watch right now.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Where's the button I need? Doggone it.
Shane quit.
Huh?
Shane quit.
Shane quits. Yes.
Shane said, I want nothing to do with this.
Shane said, I got nothing to do with this.
Right.
Okay, who's been moving? Shane, I'm gonna run your Benz over again.
I ain't moved crap in this truck.
You've been moving stuff around in my truck again.
No, the truck ran my Benz over the first place and then jostled everything. Okay, I've been trying to put it back in order.
No, you're not.
I've been trying.
I know that. But I can't find the button. You doggone it.
Sorry to break the news to you.
Wait a minute.
But we'll be having.
Hold on a second. Playmaker, buy me a couple seconds, will you please?
Oh, I'm just breaking the sad news. That
if you want me to buy
whoa, what?
We have no
I heard
today.
Huh?
Will we not be having no cuteness today on Snowman in the morning?
I was going to say there's a reason for that. Again, the 222-hour stream, she needs a couple of days off. But being queen of the overall picks again this week, plus the fact of winning the Celebrity Marvel Rivals Jeopardy on a walk-off Final Jeopardy question.
Yep.
The hat trick was more than intact. It's now a 4-pack.
Yes, it is.
Which means, ladies and gentlemen, we have this waiting. That buy you enough time?
No.
She was kicking you out behind. Good gracious.
Look, Dr. K is kicking our butts too.
The only reason that Jen currently
and we gotta add something. We gotta add something to that. Deets Island is now coming to play. I'll have that graphic tomorrow.
Yeah, Deets Island has come into play, but the only reason Jen has the weekend is the tie between Green Bay
and Dallas.
Now, can I explain why I said this is all because on Matt Eberfools?
I mean, you can say that, but he ain't racing Morris the future. I thought you were gonna bring in that.
Okay, I have the button.
Here's the reason why.
Before you start, I have the button I need. Before we go to our second hour, matter of fact, let me do this also, since it is officially the top of the hour. We owe y'all an ID.
This is WJKS, Indianapolis, Chicago, and the world.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
For me and the Lord, we got an understanding. We're on a mission from God.
Because he's the armchair quarterback.
All right, to lead off hour 2, this happens. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the random musings of all yours, Vic.
Here's why I jumped on Matt Evil's. Look, Dak Prescott had pretty serviceable game. He didn't turn the ball over. Didn't make the best decisions, but didn't turn the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
And for the most part, the Cowboys played somewhat solidly for about 15 minutes.
Bitch, are you for real?
Who are they playing against?
The Green Bay Packers.
And you said serviceable?
Somewhat serviceable, yes.
Somewhat serviceable against the Green Bay Packers?
Yes.
Who was coming into last night with the best defense in the league?
And they came, yes.
And they put up, how many points the Cowboys put up?
40.
I think that's more than serviceable, sir.
Let me explain why I say somewhat serviceable. They looked good in the first half for 5 minutes. That first quarter was so mind-numbingly stupid on both ends of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
3 drives, we went 3 and out. Could not get the ball past the first 5 seconds until we get halfway to the end of the half, where all of a sudden, oh my God, we can actually move the ball now. We're getting first downs. Dietz was there. He actually called the game. He'll tell you.
And Dietz did a fabulous job of calling that Cowboy game last night.
Big dog, what was the spread going into that game?
Green Bay 6.5.
And what was the majority of the picks? And I'm not talking Snow, I'm talking about the entire America. What was the majority of the picks were?
I'm pretty sure Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yeah, people was hoping for a Green Bay smash of the Cowboys.
This was actually one of our FO games.
Everyone was looking for a smash of the Cowboys by the Green Bay Packers. Everyone had been saying that this was the revenge tour for Micah Parsons after everything that happened.
Yep.
Here's the big problem.
And then last night happened.
Here is the problem.
Jesus
and we had said this multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Only in the 2 middle quarters did the Cowboys think, how about we put a body in the middle of the field?
Which leads to Dietz's comment, which he said live last night. Can the Cowboys put a single guy in the middle of the bleeping field? I won't fill in the blank here.
All of the first quarter, they watched the edges and never watched the middle of the field. So guess where Jordan Love went?
Middle of the field.
The middle of the field. Every single time. We get to overtime, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys have been actually kind of holding them back. We get to 4th and 6.
Yeah.
What does Uberfools do? Let's go back to what we did in the first quarter. Let's leave the middle of the field wide freaking open, and they convert on a 4th down.
4th and 6, yeah.
If they don't convert that 4th down, guess what? The Cowboys win their second overtime game and their second game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Uberfools can't think critically 2 times in a row.
Okay.
I think I know what Uberfools was thinking.
If I'm Cowboys Nation right now.
Oh gosh.
Oh God, don't do that to yourself.
I'm taking the tie smiling. Because the entire world was looking for y'all to get destroyed in your own building with number 1 in green wrecking the whole freaking game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he did not wreck the whole game. He did make one important play, though.
He made the one play that actually mattered, where he hurried Dak Prescott.
But y'all put up 40 on a Packers defense. 40.
And y'all still ended up tied.
Right.
Well, that's because the defense of the Packers didn't show up last night.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking for Dak Prescott to be on suicide watch last night. But instead, guess what I get Monday morning? I get Michael Irvin on First Take smiling because Stephen A had a perfect plan and the plan blew up in his face.
See, why did you bring up First Fake?
You know,
why did you bring? I got him smiling. I got Playmaker smiling.
Michael Irvin's on what you want me to do? Michael Irvin's on my TV. What you want me to do?
Okay, fair enough.
Michael Irvin's on my TV. What you want me to do?
Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough.
I was on the Stephen A bandwagon. I know he was doing. It's
yes.
He's bringing Michael Irvin back after the Cowboys get destroyed by the Packers.
All right, I'll allow it. Fair enough.
Look,
but still, I now I know how to tease Playmaker. Why? Are you all I gotta say is First Fake, and I get him smiling at least. That's.
Well, I'll say this. Sure, we can say that. Well, at least they didn't get smashed, right?
Yes.
But the thing that aggravates me is again, the win was right there. The victory was right there. All you had to do was put someone in the middle of the field that could take away that middle option. Causes Jordan Love to get a little pressure because the pressure was starting to get there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, pressure was starting to get there.
And maybe he makes an errant throw. But no. Let's go back to what we were doing first. Getting our tail kicked in.
Let's go back to losing. Parking was
easier.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna turn that into a drop. I'm gonna turn that into an audio and a video drop. Let's go back.
That was good.
They were having so much fun. There was a sign last week that read, Let's go back to losing. Parking was easier.
All I'm saying is you did better than expected. They gotta count for something.
It accounts for the fact that again we played 15 minutes of good football. That's what that counts for. At least we did take a loss, but oh my god,
which means the Green Bay Packers didn't do their damn job.
I mean, they did lose to the Browns the week prior, so
which prompted everybody to say, "Oh, they coming in mad as I don't know what." They don't want the Browns, and Michael Parsons coming back. Oh, they finna be on.
Oh yeah, I know. I understand that.
And now that ain't the case.
And now the problem is with Stephen A over there on the 4-letter network. He's wondering if that was just a murmur in his heart or a full-blown fibrillation.
Shut up. Why you got to hit me with the great Keith Jackson? Not once, but twice.
Oh, wait,
as you take a look at the NFC East standings, that's not just a murmur. That's a full-blown fibrillation.
Here's the thing. Here's that really hits me though.
Yes, sir.
With this tie and with the losing the Browns, you got to question what on earth happened in week 1. How did the Packers beat the Lions?
No, how did the Packers beat up the Lions?
Right.
And ever since then, how the Lions look since?
Right.
Like Lions. like the defending NFC Central champions.
They beat. Look, to be fair, they were beating up on the Bears and then the Browns. Almost like the Lions.
You forgot the Ravens on a Monday. You forgot the Ravens on a Monday night.
Yeah, the Ravens. That's true. That's
true.
They
punished the Ravens.
Oh my god!
They absolutely punished the Ravens.
Time out. The Ravens. I gotta ask a question: are the Chiefs back, or are the Ravens just that bad?
The Ravens have 13 guys on the injury report.
That makes more sense.
Including one Lamar Jackson, who has a hamstring injury.
Ouch.
That's not good.
Ouch, man. Ouch.
That's why Lamar Jackson didn't finish the game.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good at all.
Nope.
Ouch, man. Ouch.
Ouch, and double ouch.
So, yes, my brother right now, he is not thrilled whatsoever.
Yeah, so he was on his
team. He's a Raven fan?
Yeah, he's a Raven fan.
Oh, I thought he was on his phone.
He is not thrilled whatsoever right now. I said, y'all gonna make it good to see. He said, nope.
I have a dear friend. His name is Charles Faulkner. If y'all haven't subscribed to his channel for some real man talk, go subscribe. Charles Faulkner Jr. He's a big time Ravens fan, and before I fell asleep, he was raging about the Ravens.
So the Ravens dealing with injuries. They don't look good. They don't look. I don't even know what they look like on defense.
I don't know either.
That's not Ravens defense.
Porous. That's the best way.
So you mean Max Crosby? Because that's the only defense the Ravens have.
And right now, Caleb Williams is happy he don't have to see that number ever again for the next 4 years.
Yes.
He ain't got to see number 98 ever again because number 98 was terrorizing him.
Yes, he was. Good God. I mean,
and Victor called some of that game yesterday, and all I heard was Caleb back to throw. Here comes Crosby again, and he's got him.
I started laughing my head up because Crosby hurried Caleb, smacked the ball in the air, and intercepted all in one play.
All in one play.
And then we ran it back.
Mm-hmm.
Every time Red's on turn to that game, I see now I'm like, he is breaking everything for Chicago right now.
He is terrorizing the Bears.
He is. He terrorized.
I'm pretty sure Ben Jones was like, "Can we do something?" I'm pretty sure Robinson line coach was like, "That's Max Crosby. There ain't nothing we can do, maybe. There's nothing we can do."
But then you had to trust in Gino. You had to trust in Gino.
I'm sorry, I got it from Restaurant. It's not Gino. It's Gino.
If I try it, my voice will crack just like that. Okay, I'm not going to try it.
It's a good thing Gino don't write back because, oh boy,
man.
Listen, I do.
It's Gino.
Gino.
Why are we trusting? It's like, why are we trusting in Geno Smith?
If he could make it work in Seattle.
Somehow. Okay. And as far as yesterday goes in Kansas City, and I hate doing this joke, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why did the Ravens get beat up, beat the hell, and beat the you-know-what? I can't say that word on national radio.
I know where it's going.
Because, yes, Lamar, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you forever and ever. Amen.
Okay, so I do want to ask a question because I was looking at the stats.
And then as far as the Bears go, but give me a minute. As far as the Bears go, not only did you mess up for DJ Moore, and I won't play that graphic, but you backed up the Brinks truck for some stupid reason.
For Caleb.
Williams.
Hey. You supposed
to
do that. You supposed to do that in a loss, not in wins. They won.
Here's the thing. Okay, I'll
they won.
Look at me.
I can get you. Sucks. But guess what? They won the game.
He got rescued, okay?
You can tell it what it is. They won the game.
Oh,
he sucks.
Matter of fact, you need a Geno graphic. That's what you need.
Listen, he sucks.
Okay, wait.
You might want to write that down. Make a Geno graphic.
Wait. So let me say. Wait.
I got it. Hey, Playmaker, I got it written down. When I get it this afternoon, I'll send it to you.
Wait. So are we saying? Are you saying a win is a win is a win? Is that what we're saying?
And that's what Philly doing right now.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Yes. Oh my gosh.
A win is a win.
Philly didn't just win. Philly made Tampa Bay regret all their life choices.
No, Philly is winning every type of way they need to win.
Yes, they are.
They made Tampa Bay regret all their choices.
Do you know Jalen Hurts didn't complete one pass in the second half?
Not one.
Yes.
He ain't picked not one pass in the second half.
Deez and I talked about that in the second half of the Cowboys game.
Mm-hmm.
That there were 0 passing yards in the second half. And they
won. And you know why they won? Because Baker Mayfield turned into Cleveland Baker.
So
Cleveland.
Apple turnover Baker Mayfield.
Cleveland. Okay. Whoa. Napoleon says I was trusting Geno Smith yesterday because he isn't Caleb Williams. Napoleon. What were you thinking?
Napoleon.
That's why we called that one of our FO games because we didn't give a crap about either one of those.
That's exactly why I wrote that game off.
Hey,
you realize
that is exactly why I wrote that game
picked the
off.
Bears in that game.
Say it again.
Even though I wasn't here for the pick, was I the only one that picked the Bears in that game?
I think you were. Because
I'm picking Chicago.
We all broke glass on that game. Every one of us.
Look, every one of us said, nope, we ain't doing it.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna ask you this: Napoleon, do you realize that the Queen will be laughing at you right now?
Oh, I'm sure she is. I'm sure we're going to be hearing about it in the Discord.
And you know the funny thing is, Napoleon, that's the reason why I picked Chicago. Right there, because of your comment.
We wrote this thing off quicker than 2 total courses that went
Gino ain't Caleb Williams, so I'm just gonna say, well, the way Gino's been playing, Caleb ain't been turning the ball over. Gino has. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go with.
You know what?
This one.
I don't look. Okay, give me this camera.
Oh no!
People gonna hate me for this. People in Chicago gonna hate me for this, especially my friend Andre Morgan. I hate Caleb Williams. He sucks.
We can see that. We can see that.
Caleb Williams is a the Bears won yesterday. Give you that, given that fact. Okay, but he sucks.
It's hard to win in the NFL.
He sucks. He will not last. He will not last 4 years.
4.
I wish.
Ain't he in 4 years right now?
2.
Oh, he'll make 4 years.
Man, Max Crosby's gonna see him again and knock him cold.
How many other teams?
Hold on a minute.
How many teams got a Max Crosby?
Hold on a minute. Do I really wish that? No, I don't. I'm kidding around.
Again, how many teams have a Max Crosby left on that schedule?
This is true.
Do you wait a minute. Hold on. Do you expect a Raider fan to pick the DJ Les and QB mild sauce? No and no.
If you're watching the games, this is why I got on Snowman earlier, because what we do here, we have to be in between the fandom part and the professional part.
I know that.
If you're watching these games,
in the last year, my fandom has taken control of me. I admit it aloud.
I'm making a point here, sir. My point is, if you're watching these games, if you see how Chicago is playing, if you see how Las Vegas is playing, okay, some might say it's a toss-up because you don't know what you're gonna get any type of week. But from what I saw, Caleb Williams has been playing better than Gino.
And they're still.
And guess what? Guess who played better than Gino yesterday?
Max Crosby.
That's true.
I mean, that's true. That is true.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real about this game. Let's be real about this game. All of us wrote this game off.
Wait. What do I often say? Find the lie.
No lie to be found.
I said Gino gonna give Chicago something, and sure enough, he gave him 3 of them.
Yes.
Thank you, Gino.
God, I couldn't trust neither one of those two. Okay,
you had to go one way.
And for the joke that we just did, Playmaker said, "Who was playing better than Caleb Williams?" Max Crosby. It was Geno Smith. I beg your pardon. He said, "Who was playing better than Geno?" And in yesterday's game, I got to do it in Playmaker's voice. And yesterday's game, who was playing better than Geno Smith? Max freaking Crosby.
I mean, let's be real. Geno yesterday turned into Geno. No, what are you doing?
Gino, don't write back.
Don't write back, Gino.
Don't write back. Yeah. Don't call back. Don't tweet back.
Get out. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. Hit the road back. And don't come back.
After the hour.
Say again.
20 minutes after the hour. I've been waiting for this one.
Oh no.
All right.
Matter of fact, Victor, I want you to tag team with me on this one.
Okay.
There was a team that left the south part of the country yesterday. Last week.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
They flew out to the West Coast and they are flying back with a dub.
And they stomped we'll put an end to this part right now, and I'll say it. Give me this camera. I'll say it for you.
Oh my word.
The Jacksonville Jaguars stomped a mud hole in my 49ers and walked it dry. They forced 4 turnovers, turned 3 of them into points. They punished, beat up, and slammed San Francisco into the dirt. I saw all 60 minutes. I'm saying this as plain as possible. The Jacksonville Jaguars from Duval, and I'm saying it wrong, and I don't care, stomped us.
That was pretty good. No, that was pretty good.
Here's the thing.
No, I can't say it as good as you, but I'm saying this better than you. They stomped us. And I said it yesterday at halftime. And the punt return, that's the first punt return touchdown that we allowed since 2017. The fandom went out of me real quick, especially when the 49ers made a stupid decision. Give me this. I need to do this. Give me this button here. And I know we got Jay Spivey coming, but I got another dolt of the week. If anybody's going to say this, it's me, being the 49er fan and insider that I am. Our second dolt of the week is Kyle freaking Shanahan. I have never said this in his 9-year tenure, but I'm going to say it today. Mr. Shanahan, what the heck are you thinking? I'm trying not to cuss. You had a field goal in your back pocket.
And throw it away.
And you threw it away on a 4th down gamble that backfired. That's number one. Number two,
Dan Campbell.
You turned into Dan Gamble and it backfired. That's number one. Number two, 3 trips into the red zone yesterday. And you only get 1 touchdown. You left that door wide open, and a bunch of Jaguars tore this 49er team to shreds. That's your fault, Kyle Shanahan. And I will say this with playmaker in tow. We're not winning Thursday night, especially after seeing that, being the walking wounded and playing like. Give me this. They played like. I didn't finish my sentence yet.
Well, you said played like. There you go.
Get ready again. They played like absolute yesterday.
I got an honorable mention.
Go ahead.
Sala, how dare you say the words of sign stealing? That's why Leon Quan came after you after the game. Because I dare you put that in association with the Jaguars.
You know what? And give me this. Napoleon, I agree. I was saying that throughout.
He said it all broadcast long.
I did, man.
All broadcast long.
And since I put this sign up, and I'll show you all this sign after the break.
I wrote
since I put this sign up, I am doing my best. But Kyle Shanahan, after the Rams game, get it together, will you please? There. And for those of you who don't think I criticize my own team, here's your sign.
So what were you about to say?
Well, hold on a second. If you're not going to curse, I'll let Roman Reigns do it for you because, dear Kyle Shanahan,
you must be some kind of a dumbass.
All right, playmaker.
Play it again. Play it again.
You must be some kind of a dumbass.
There, out my system.
I
will say this with playmaker in tow. We ain't beating the Rams Thursday night. There's no way.
So far, I'm 4 for 4 on the games picked by the Rams. I'm 4 for 4.
True.
It's going to be 5. It's going to be 5 for 5 because y'all. I love the Rams. I make fun of the Rams because of playmaker and playmaker only. Because playmaker and I go back and forth with our teams, but I do it in fun. As Dog said so many times over, doggone Mike, I'm a homer, but I ain't stupid. I'm not doing it. And you could put me on the fence for that. You could put me on the fence for Thursday. I ain't doing it.
Okay. Now, before we go to break,
okay.
Man, let's cheer up Snowman. And how are we gonna cheer up Snowman? Well, Big Dog, I think I got a game 5 tomorrow.
I have a game 5 tomorrow after my date night because the Minnesota Lynx lost. Phoenix is in the finals. They are awaiting their opponent, and the WNBA finals begin Friday. I have to work tomorrow night, and I have to go do Singo tomorrow night at Garage Pub and Grill which involves me, a microphone, a big fat speaker, a bunch of pencils, and a bunch of score sheets.
Now,
and
question:
how does that happen?
Can the Fever do the unthinkable?
I believe they can.
We'll see. We'll see.
Can they take 2 in Vegas?
We'll see.
Can they? And not only that, can they take 2 winner game? Can they take 2 winner take all games? Because they did it in Atlanta. And they do it in Las Vegas.
I will give you a chance, but I think Aaliyah Boston might cost y'all this game. And it's not going to be because of her play. It's going to be because of what she did, what she said after game 3.
Mm-hmm.
And Asia reiterated that what she said after the post game last night. So I'm thinking Asia and the Aces finna come out feeling some type of way tomorrow.
We'll see.
Well, they better feel.
But I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a blowout because that darn Kelsey Mitchell she's a special one. That darn Kelsey is a special one.
Right. Because listen, I didn't expect Playmaker. I will be honest. Game 1 of this series, I expected a good game. I did not expect Kelsey to drop 34 points. My wife and I, when I was doing the call, my wife was watching part of the game and she came in and says, "How?"
Hold on.
And I said at the top of I'll get to Victor in a moment. At the top of the series, after we beat Atlanta, I said, and the guys can verify, my wife can verify this. Any game that the Fever get after beating the Dream in the first round is gravy. I said it here on this program. Go ahead, Victor.
I have 2 points. First of all, how do the Lynx lose out? Because I thought they were on their way.
Cheryl Reeve.
I'm
gonna save that for a certain show later.
Oh, you gonna save that for today?
You gonna save that for She Lights Out. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Playmaker. Time today, because for some reason, every time I tune in, it's not.
Yeah,
today.
It's not giving me notifications either.
What's the time today that you guys are gonna be on?
Are we looking at 3:30?
Yeah, 3:30.
Or 3:30. Okay.
3:30 for me. Okay. So that's first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, Snowman, you do owe Kathy Engelbert another Snowman's take. You know that,
I
right?
do. But it's gonna be a cuss-filled Snowman's take. So we'll see what time Spivey gets here. Let's take a break and you know what? Let's take a break. I'll do a Snowman's take on Engelbert when we get back, and then we'll get Spivey's notes.
You probably want to do that for another day because that should be a nice good time.
Ooh,
you know what, Playmaker? You know what, Playmaker? I'll do a full one tomorrow after we do the whip around. Shane, take notes. I'll do a full Snowman's take on Kathy Engelbert, which will be minus a Cussfield rage bait because of this sign in front of me. Thank you, Jody K. And I'm going to keep to that promise. But I'll do a short one.
I like to go into college after the break.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Let's take our final break. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
You fool!
Delete! 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 Delete!
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Dear New York Jets, tonight you will be proven that you have risked, doubled down, thrown away, blown up, thrown into the river, and yeeted away your entire future. Playmaker, I want you to see this. For Justin Fields.
Okay, now you just trolling.
Yes, he is.
I am. I couldn't help it. I know that it's the Jets and Dolphins tonight. I couldn't help it.
If you're a Giants fan, your worst fear has come true.
Malik Neighbors has a torn ACL.
MRI confirmed it about just a little over 6 minutes ago.
Yeah, that
MRI, it is a torn ACL. So a good upset win over the Los Angeles Chargers. And if I had time, Jim Harbaugh, I would rip your throat out.
Flagrant foul on Harbaugh.
Personal foul on Jim Harbaugh.
No, you put that to a flagrant 2. You turn that up to a flagrant 2.
Wait. I'm looking for something. Oh, you know why? Dad, where are you? There you are. I'm looking for something and I couldn't find it, and now I know why I couldn't find it. There's so many people we got to rip this week.
Yep.
Jim Harbaugh is one.
But unfortunately, you get a pass this week.
Huh?
Unfortunately, Jim Harbaugh gets a pass this week.
Yeah. You know why? Listen, folks, you know why this show's gone off the rails? Because, yes, Playmaker, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. I can't do this joke without laughing forever and ever. Amen.
That's what I do. What do you mean? That's what I do.
I did that just to make the joke. I couldn't. I saw that. You know what happened? I was looking. Listen, Playmaker. You know what happened? I was looking for something else to upload into the truck, and then I saw the file of yes, Playmaker, it is you, and I said, I wonder if I can get a laugh.
Those of you who are listening on the radio, anytime you hear the Playmaker come in, pretty much whatever was on the docket is being thrown out the window.
You know what, Shane? There you go, and then hit him in the head.
Did you at least your nose
Playmaker, Big Dog. Yes. At least it hit you in the head and not in the eye.
It actually tried to bounce on my head, believe it or not.
I saw that.
I saw that.
Throwing
your notebook, no one's going to hit you in the face.
You know why?
I just backspun it last time too hard.
Just a minute. I totally understand because I threw 2 of mine yesterday. You know why the notebook is hitting Shane all over his body? Because his notebooks are saying,
"We do not care."
I mean, pretty much.
Also, Steelers got lucky in Ireland.
Lucky.
I don't want to.
Lucky
I don't want to
Irish.
watch another early morning game again.
No, I guess what they got Minnesota got the Browns in London Sunday, so
And no one's watching that game.
I'm not paying attention to that. They're playing at Wembley Stadium, one of my favorite stadiums that I would love to visit. And I'm going to get, hopefully, in the next couple of years, I got a chance to visit Wembley Stadium.
I will say this: the Minnesota Vikings looking kind of nice, but you're going against the Browns. Who is going to watch a Browns game?
Come here.
They don't have to.
Just a minute. Come here.
I mean,
You said the Vikings are looking nice.
Are you kidding me?
It's the only game in the morning, which means I don't get NFL Game Day on NFL Network, so I got to replace it with something. So it's going to be the Browns.
I'm going to be sleeping heavier than Matt Uberfools after a tie last night.
Golly.
I don't know why. You only doing one game Sunday. Maybe 2. I take that back. Maybe 2. It depends on how tomorrow night goes.
It depends on tomorrow. It depends on tomorrow night if I do the WNBA finals or not. Now I must do something obligatory.
Okay.
You're fired. I'm just throwing that out there.
So, Victor, make sure you're ready Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
Can I get a piece? Can I get a piece of it too?
No, this is just me and Cole on this one.
Bearing down the gridiron.
This is me and Cole on this one because I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay.
Thank you, Southern Baptist Kelly. What you always do.
Oh, I'm going to ask this question when you guys get on the air at 3:30. How big of a smile you think Cole's going to have?
Smile. He picked LSU.
No.
He's going to have a bigger smile from Texas to Maine.
I'm talking about Houston versus Tennessee. Houston blanked the Titans.
We don't even talk NFL. This is part of the
I know, but you know Cole.
Listen,
No,
I hate the Texans because they should be the Houston Oilers.
Here's the thing.
I'm old.
That's why I'm saying get ready for Wednesday. Brian Kelly is on the docket.
Yep.
James Franklin is on the docket.
As he should be. Yes.
And to the surprise of everybody except for me, Kirby Smart is on the docket.
I'm not surprised.
Well,
I'm not. Listen, I did that game. Why are you not taking the field goal when you are? It's 4th and 1. You're in the fourth quarter. Take the field goal, please.
I did ask Snowman how in the world did I take a bath with Georgia versus Alabama?
Kirby Smart.
Dude, we all took a bath that game.
First of all, Alabama came out 2 possessions, 2 scores. Each drive taking 14 plays. Alabama was ready. Georgia sat on their asses for 2.5 quarters. Damian Hernandez with a question. Question for Snowman. With the NBA starting, how concerned are you about the Warriors if they don't sign Jonathan Kuminga before the start of the season? Well, considering the fact that we got a veteran in Al Horford, I'm not worried.
You know the funny thing
Wait a minute.
around the heart with Sitm, Snowman, so you might want to tune in for that one.
Al left Boston to go to Golden State?
Yes.
It happened yesterday. That was the news I wanted to break during the Cowboys game, but I never got a chance to because the second half was upside down.
Well, here's the thing also. We're also a month away from Halloween, and y'all know what's going to happen at Halloween.
No.
Can we get to the season? Can we get to the season first, and then we can,
Victor, you are not allowed. You are not allowed to bring that event up ever again.
I need to get to the season first. All right.
You know what's bad? 2 years ago. All right, I'll say it. I know Victor's gonna beat me up for this. I know my wife's gonna beat me up for this, but I'll say it anyway. And I'm not
Why
supposed
you gonna
to
say it when you don't want to? Why you want to say if you don't want to? We can talk about
because there's a funny story attached to it.
Okay.
When I was in the hospital 2 years ago, dealing with more blood clots, and thank God I got blood thinner over here to my left. Dealing with more blood clots, they did some tests on me. I was dehydrated. They got me some fluid into my system. I was cleaning my system out. I fell asleep. I wake up and I see that event.
And I think I know what was going through your mind exactly as you saw that event.
What the hell? No.
Yep.
I don't think Playmaker's even seen that one yet.
You know the bad part about that is I know exactly what episode he got that from. I know exactly what episode you got that from.
Here's the kicker. The said event, which begins on Halloween this year, which would scare the out of anybody.
On a Friday.
On a Friday. Thank you, Playmaker. On a Friday.
Playmaker had me
Well,
rolling.
with Halloween being with Halloween being a holiday.
You still remember that?
Say again.
Remember that?
Say again.
Yes.
You still remember that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like months ago.
And
I have a pretty decent
I
memory.
think Playmaker was hoping. I think Playmaker was hoping for this.
He's already dead.
So he probably said on a Friday. On Halloween.
On Halloween.
Got during NBA Cup going
Not
on.
the NB. Wait, how do we say it, gentlemen? The NBA Cup.
You picked the one weekend.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna give two you know what's about it. On a Friday.
On a
and it's a holiday for the kids to go trick or treating.
No one's going to give 2/5 of a half of a.
Thank you. You know what? I love. You know what, Shane? I love you for that because I'm turning that into. Listen, you know what I'm going to do with that phrase? I'm going to carry a suggestion my friend James McCallum gave me. I'm going to turn that into a shirt.
Go ahead.
Dude, we got like 5 shirts already from crap we say around here.
All right.
I got to make one for Playmaker. I got to make one for Playmaker. I got to make one for Playmaker.
Wait, what'd you say, Playmaker?
I need to find a phrase that identifies Playmaker, and I got to turn it into a shirt for him.
No,
LeBron James, greatest scorer in the NBA history.
Oh my gosh.
That was one of the greatest clips I ever heard. Yeah, LeBron James, the greatest scorer of all time.
Hey, they want to do this on a Halloween, right? So
Yeah.
maybe give you Saturday slate.
Oh no.
OU in Tennessee in Knoxville.
Mm-hmm.
The aforementioned Florida and Georgia week.
Yeah, that's right. That's the cocktail party. That's cocktail party week.
Penn State
Jacksonville.
Horseshoe.
Oh God. Penn State's going to get punished.
South Carolina is at Ole Miss.
That's a wild card game.
Arizona State, Iowa State rematch from the Big 12 championship.
Is that in Iowa or is that in Tempe?
That's names.
That's the name. Ooh. Ooh. You know what, Jen? I'll have a shirt for you. I'll have it in the shop by Friday. And Napoleon, same thing.
So we're actually going to turn my joke from a couple of weeks ago into a shirt.
I'm going to turn your spelling of hemorrhoid into a T-shirt by Friday.
Oh God!
And this one right here is strictly for Snowman, and he knows why. The Longhorns host Vanderbilt.
Oh God!
Oh hell no!
Oh hell to Bishop!
Hang on a second. He's taking a nap. Let me go wake him up.
Wake him up! Wake up!
Bishop! Wake up!
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
All right, we got 20 minutes. We got 15 minutes. So let's wrap it up. Let's wrap this up the right way.
I got the ball.
Back with us with some notes is Jay Spivey from North Carolina. What's up, Jay?
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on? It's been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It has been a while.
I talked to Jay yesterday, and let me just go ahead and say it. How did the Panthers lay such an egg yesterday in New England?
The Panthers, quote unquote, panthered yesterday. What a joke!
Panthers will panther.
You guys shut out Atlanta 30-0, and then you come up to my neck of the hood, and y'all get
don't call me you guys. I don't root for them.
And I was gonna say that like he needs
I don't claim them.
Right? The Panthers,
they might be in my state, but I don't root for them.
The Panthers,
there you go.
The Panthers forced the Falcons to go back to Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins.
Yes.
And then they go up northeast and they get smoked. I think the Panthers are part dodo.
They were feeling themselves all week. People talking about how good they were, and then just got trounced by the sorry
the ego got inflated, and then came up here, and Drake May said, "Nutsa, nutsa."
They went,
I mean, come on, you get blown out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you
own the smithereens.
Touchdown. Oh, YB, let's go ahead and give up a punt return for a touchdown right at YB.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The sorry no account Panthers.
The sorry.
Listen, as long as I've known Jay, he made it very clear, even when I was having their former voice, Mick Mixon, on the air with me every week. And kudos to Mick Mixon, who has since retired. He retired in 2021. He told it like it was. And my former producer didn't like the way Mick Mixon was telling it like it is with me, just like he didn't like how Jay Spivey tells it like it is here on the show either.
Hated it.
He still hates it. You know what else? You know what else he hates?
Talk about his team and his hometown team.
You know what I'm good. You know what else I'm gonna say to make Jay smile? How dare we talk about baseball?
Hey, yeah, how about that?
You guys talk about baseball.
How about those Mets?
How about those Mets gonna Met? Okay,
they sure did Met.
And the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah,
the Cincinnati Reds. I wrote them off in May. Big mistake on my part.
Here's the thing that gets me, right?
I've never been a fan of any of the teams he's managed, but Tito Francona can manage.
Mm-hmm.
All of his teams win. It doesn't matter who they are; they all win.
Yeah.
Look at what he did up here in Boston after we got rid of Grady Little.
Here's what gets me. Bryce Young had almost double the attempts that Drake May had, but Drake May had 50 more yards, or 53 more yards than Bryce Young did. How does that happen?
Because Bryce thought he was Steve, and it turned out not so much.
17 attempts for Drake May, 14 of 17, 203 and 2 touchdowns. Bryce Young, 18 of 30. 150 yards and a touchdown. Thankfully, no picks.
Thankfully.
Since we're talking about teams that had one job and didn't do it.
Okay.
Let me go to the conference where Jay Spivey paid attention closely to. Thank you, Florida State.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. You know what you did? You know what the prize was? You lost Colors game day.
Yep.
You heard me talk about this. The ACC is a joke. I don't know
is.
what you say. It's a joke.
It is. Hey, you get no argument.
And I'm not even talking about just play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all all know I root for Wake Forest. I'm in the city where Wake Forest is. But however, I hardly ever miss a Wake Forest game, but I did this past Saturday because I went to the Alabama-Georgia game in Athens.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
But however, when I first got to Athens, I saw that Wake had lost in overtime because of a terrible call by the officials.
Yeah.
And
I missed that one.
I really will back up the officials. But if you see what happened, it's one of the worst calls I have ever seen in my life.
It is.
He was on the other. He jumped offside so badly.
Yeah.
And they never. And on the 2-point conversion try, and which would have given them the. He was, and they never called it. Had been 10 feet offside.
Yeah, he was.
And they didn't do the whistle.
I took a look at it well afterwards, and he was way across.
And then the ACC defends it, even though they said it was a bad call.
Mm-hmm. They did. Bruce Marmy is with us.
Joke.
Bruce Marmy is with us, one of our channel members, one of our first channel members. Thank you, Bruce. If y'all want to join the Snowman Multimedia YouTube channel as a member, it's $2.99 per month to start. He says, epic Met fail. Maybe a historic crash from contenders to crumbs. That that nearly happened to the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Florida State, you had
Well, I hate
college
to
game
use
day
this
in the
term, but
palm of your
somebody's going to
hands.
fall on the sword for this collapse.
Yeah.
College game day was bound
Somebody
for
has to fall on the sword for
Tallahassee.
this collapse.
I got to ask a question now.
I was listening to MLB this morning. They had the 5th worst record after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
I got to ask a question now, since we are talking about baseball, and of course basketball comes up in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
How about them Hornets?
Now, if you
okay, wait a minute. Let me ask.
Bad, you don't know what's coming up.
Oh God.
The Hornets will be horneting times a million.
They did. You know what? The
Hornets
one time,
will brown.
The one time I had a chance.
The Hornets will brown.
The one time I had a chance to see the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, I was with Spurs Radio, my good friend Bill Schoening. The Hornets had a 14-point lead in the third quarter.
And lost
by 1.
Hornets will brown. Isn't that what I just said?
I don't know. Can they even look forward to Tar Heel basketball this upcoming season?
Oh, good question.
Oh,
the
so we know the football team. Yeah.
Let me get since Jay is here. Let me make Playmaker laugh. Jay, how much fun are you having laughing at North Carolina right now?
Why didn't she crowd?
You know, it is a joke. And what we'll get. The thing that bothers me the most about this is that, you can love whomever heck you want, but he seems to let his girlfriend control every aspect of his life now.
Yep.
My thing was when they first did this, and I still believe this to be the case. Mm-hmm. Carolina to me has always been one of those sleeping giants.
Mm-hmm.
The state of North Carolina, I cover high school football all the time. I see it.
Yeah.
It's one of the best states for high school football around, but yet people think this is a basketball state.
Mm-hmm.
And really, high school basketball in North Carolina is not very good.
Mm-hmm.
High school football is really good, and
it is.
Has never paid attention to football. They never decided to pay attention until now. Now, why not just try for a home run and get Belichick to see what happens? Even if it doesn't work, at least you tried.
Yeah.
And it's not working so far, but they've only played 3 or 4 games, whatever it is.
4 games.
That's not to say it's not going to work.
If you want to have fun,
at least try. And don't say, well, we can't wait to basketball season. Well, it's September. Basketball season's not starting for another 2 months.
Right.
Well, 6 weeks, whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to have fun Saturday, Dabo Sweeney's coming to town.
Well, there's another one. There's another one.
Go for it, Jay.
It's time. He's a hypocrite.
He is.
He talks out of both sides of his mouth, and people always defend what he says because he's a good old boy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't defend 1 and 3.
Well, you can't defend what they're doing the last couple of years. They ought to be dominating the sorry conference. Ought to be dominating the sorry conference. But they're not. Florida State should be too, but they're not.
It's all right now.
Virginia got beat,
and it's just a matter of time before Miami does the same thing. They do the same thing every year,
and Miami's gonna brown somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another team that brown.
Don't let it be this week.
Another team that just did it. Kansas State just did it too.
I have McKinney on my neck.
Oh no.
James Franklin does it every year.
Penn State did it. TCU did it.
Well, we don't count on TCU, but Penn State, everybody Penn State is the best team in the country. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
They haven't played anybody until Saturday.
Here's our saying on bearing down the gridiron. If there is a single digit in front of the opponent's number playing Penn State, you go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we talked about it last Thursday, and Playmaker, I wish you were here for when we did our picks. When we previewed Oregon Penn State, I gave the first pick and I said Oregon. Why? Because Jay, you've said this so many times here on the program in the 3 years you've been with us. I don't trust James Franklin in a big game.
Never.
Period.
Never.
I do not and will not ever trust James Franklin in a big game.
That's why I'm telling you to tune in Wednesday. Because guess who picked Penn State?
You are Cole.
Cole. Got to be Cole.
You can't count on
Why
him
did
in
he
big
pick?
games.
Why
The
did he
team
pick
in
Penn
big
State?
games.
Why did he pick Penn State?
He picked Penn State. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm going to Oregon.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it either. Good Lord.
Nope, not at all.
Nope.
He picked Penn State.
One thing they need to do, and they're gonna have to do this if they want to contend on a regular basis. They have to improve their non-conference schedule.
Absolutely.
Every year it's a joke. They don't play anybody.
Nope.
And they have the high ranking in front of them. And every time they've had that high ranking in front of them, it happened last year against Ohio State in their house. It happened this year against Oregon in their house.
Well, you got to be battle tested, and yes, the conference is great. Big Ten's really good. But
Yes.
you got to play other teams.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play Temple, and you can't play Ohio.
And you can't.
You can't play Nevada.
You can't play Florida International.
They
Right.
don't play anybody.
You can't beef up your non-conference schedule to get you ready for Big Ten play when you have a potential to get socked in the mouth.
I looked there, I said, why is Florida International on Penn State schedule? You know what? See, I'm picking Oregon. Y'all ain't play nobody.
Exactly.
Quack, quack, quack.
That's exactly what Dietz said. Got about a minute left. Jay, who is your American League most valuable player?
If it were me, I'd probably. I'd probably
American
go with
League,
the
right?
dumper. But if you look at the stats and you really dive into them, it's hard to vote against what Aaron Judge did.
It's Aaron Judge.
It probably is going to be Aaron Judge.
What about
And the only thing that
what about that catcher in was it Seattle?
Cal Raleigh?
Yeah,
that's the case everybody wants to make for him. But after diving deep into the numbers, it's Aaron Judge.
if you just look at the offensive numbers, it's not even close.
And you know why they're going to give it to Cal Raleigh? Because
he's a catcher. Because he's a catcher.
Not only because he's a catcher, because he rescued Seattle and carried them to the division title.
Oh, you mean Seattle didn't collapse like they normally do?
Well, I'm not going to go.
Houston did.
I'm not going to
Houston
go
did.
apoplectic if Raleigh wins because he had a phenomenal year. But I mean,
Right.
it should be Aaron Judge.
Yeah. All right, we got to get out of here. Jay, thank you very much, brother. We love you. We'll see you next week.
All right, man.
And when in doubt, just remember, the Hornets will brown.
Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger, and don't be like the Hornets or the Panthers. We're out of here. See you tomorrow. And always remember, the petition is on. See you tomorrow.